Less pussy, more Pledge of Allegiance.
Craziest Ranky Panky yet.
Patriotussy.
Cut it out. Cut sex out of your life.
I don't think anybody should be too comfortable in a public restroom.
You think this guy is Johnny Chestnut?
Mass eat, I don't know, like a whole chicken.
Take a little poop.
You have your sweetheart, you take her for a little twirl.
You're pissing and shitting all over the door of this porta potty.
It's true.
What?
We did a success.
Vote.
This is a really good thing that we're doing for society. Rolling.
Rolling.
Oh my God! Oh, what a gift to have David Dobbins back again
David
so
fucking
soon.
Dobbins, stand-up comedian extraordinaire, sketch comedy actor, so on and so forth.
Crime artist.
He's also on this podcast, and if you don't watch it, you're a pussy.
Yeah, that's actually, yes.
Just really quick, name of the show is Two Virgins.
Two Virgins Comedy on Instagram. Like it and follow it, and you're going to see a couple photos.
It's never easy.
It's never easy. Welcome back to Ranky Panky, ladies and gentlemen.
The show where we rank shit that doesn't necessarily need to be ranked. What do we got going today?
We're doing religions.
David, you're a bit of a patriot, are you not?
So this is where I don't joke. This is where I don't play around when you talk about my country, rock, the flag, Dwayne The Rock Johnson,
Dwayne The Rock,
the flag, and the eagle. Yeah.
and the wardrobe.
Yeah.
We're doing a special July 4th edition. We're ranking the silliest things that Americans do.
Because you don't know this, we did a success.
Vote.
And all you need to know, you can only put one in each category. At the end of the video, we get to decide the S. Make sense?
Okay. I'm going to challenge myself. What I'm going to do is whatever I choose as the top tier has to start with S. The second one has to start with A, and then B, and etc.
I'll present you with the first option, folks.
Present it to me.
Hot dog eating contest.
Now, can I see the scale again?
Here we go.
That's going to go D for dog.
Realize what you're saying here is that you're saying it's not that silly in the
You're
grand
saying
scheme.
this is not a very silly thing.
No, it's not silly. If you're going to eat something professionally, it should be a hot dog. Look at the shape of the thing.
It just slides right
There's
down the
something
gullet.
silly
It's
about
true.
that. It would be silly if you were going to mass eat, I don't know, like a whole chicken. That would be silly. This is actually really smart and fun.
For me personally, I think the hot dog eating contest is very fucking silly. I would put it as a B tier, but I understand why you put it as dog to see where it happens. I don't think we're gonna get much sillier than this, David.
That's where I'm going to have to disagree with you because of the points that I just made about how you're eating a whole chicken. Now that's silly.
How about B for bratwurst?
What's that? Johnny Chestnut? It could go C for chestnut.
You think this guy is Johnny Chestnut? Prom. Senior prom.
Is this one of your proms?
That's E from right
Right
there.
here,
Are
right
these
there.
random people?
These are random people that I just found on the internet.
They're getting put on blast?
If you're part of these four white guys that all look exactly the same.
Okay, I'm going to say D for dance.
I think prom is not at... Oh, God damn. I don't think prom is a very silly thing, but it surprised me that they don't really do it other places.
I think it's kind of sweet. You know, you have your sweetheart, you take her for a little twirl.
Yeah, I think they have more serious issues. You know what I mean? To be fucking dancing around, okay? And this is not because I was angry about my prom situation.
Oh, gender reveal parties. This is something specifically American. In all the lists I saw, they said outside of America, there is no gender.
I think it's pretty stupid on
Yeah.
the face. I totally have one.
You think so?
I think it's a fine excuse to just get everybody together and booze and pop a balloon. I think it's a perfectly fun party subject.
Would you ever do a silly one? You know,
Yeah, I'd be creative.
would you be? What about
I'd
you?
do a podcast for it.
Gender reveal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to have to ask my ex-wife.
Oh!
Okay, you're going to have to ask her. You're going to have to ask Sheila. You know, she chooses that kind of stuff, and we're going to get back together. And she loves to choose that stuff. And I just say, can we have at least, a couple of Bud Lights,
I would put it in D and I'd put the prom in E.
What do you think?
I don't think prom is that silly. What do you got to say, David?
Listen, we need to do the religions, okay? I'm getting sick of this. What are the more?
Just while we're doing it.
Is that John Smith?
While we're doing a quick American one, we're going to do a quick pivot into our religion one. Because also Mormonism is inherently American.
For me, I think Mormonism
This is a shit show. Mormonism,
F tier, not silly at all.
the no caffeine thing, that hurts me. But, the wife?
What's Sheila got to say about that?
I don't think you could handle more than two wives.
No, you're right about 100%. If I had two Sheilas, you know what I mean, telling me, David, where's that? You know what I mean?
Where was that what?
No, I lost our kid.
I am afraid that Mormonism is going to have to go live pretty high up here.
Really? I mean, but it's younger though. The younger,
mature.
yeah, let it mature a little bit. Of course, it's a little sillier.
true.
It's just a kid.
Thank you.
Catholicism, now that's way down. That's F tier down there. That shit.
That one
they
has
don't-
some legs.
I was raised Catholic.
I was too.
Yeah, yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, no, I'm still flicking. What? I stayed flicking.
go.
David, you cool with that?
How you feel
Fuck
about
yeah,
this?
bro.
David could care less. All right, this one was for Americans invading foreign countries.
Imperialism?
Imperialism.
No, how about no? Not for that, just for the guy. Stuart Laycock? Come on. Come on, Stuart Laycock. I mean, that guy flicks harder than anybody. Bro, put him top tier. Stuart. Stuart. Bro, there's only one man qualified to talk about America and our foreign affairs, and that's Stuart Laycock. If Hillary would have had Laycock working, she would be president right now.
If it was Hillary Laycock Clinton.
Dude, oh, bro.
Apparently,
Okay.
cheerleaders are only a thing that happens
That's only-
in America.
that's
Are you
only
serious?
American?
That's what it says.
I would put the hot dogs in B, and I'd put the cheerleading in C.
I think cheerleader for C.
A cheerleader for C. I think cheerleading's pretty stupid. I also think cheerleaders are attractive. So I don't think I can't.
No comment.
In this climate?
Yeah, dude, global warming.
Totally agree with you. Cheerleader is the only reason why I went to football games in my youth.
Football school?
Yeah, I was a big football school, professional performing arts high school.
Do you think eating contests are crazier than cheerleaders?
I kind of think so.
think
Are
they
you
do.
like a closet contest eater?
Yeah, I was a weird kid. I would cheer and then go straight to the contest. I was friends with the nerds. I was friends with the jocks.
You were a multi-sport athlete.
I was friends with the eaters.
What was like your best eating as a sport?
Oh, dude, probably pork steak.
I was prepared for just about anything you were going to say. I wasn't prepared for pork steak. I think I'm going to move on to the Pledge of Allegiance,
The Pledge of
everybody.
Allegiance. I think this is very silly. For me, this is an A tier.
Why do they got foreheads like that? Why'd they do those
They
kids
got,
like
these,
that?
they got these malformed children.
Yeah, why did they do that to them?
For me, A for Allegiance. How about that, David? I think it's so stupid. They get kids in a room and they say, okay, everybody
you got-
memorize this, stand up and face the microphone, face the fucking teleprompter or whatever the fuck it
Yeah,
is.
it's ridiculous.
And everybody recite in unison. 6-year-olds, they have them doing it. Silly.
It's crazy because
And all their foreheads are like that.
it's filled with knowledge.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And what does it even mean?
That's the big thing. I don't even know. What is the Pledge of Allegiance even really?
Yeah.
Well, let's go through
yeah,
it.
I'm Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the
flag.
flag. America.
I think that makes sense. I feel like that's a great place for that to land. You know, this is the silliest one. It could be.
Okay. What the fuck is this?
Foreign people from foreign countries claim in every single list I've seen that the gaps in the bathroom stalls are too big. And they feel like people are going to look in and watch them take a little poop.
No, yeah, I see
That
that.
is positively crazy.
It's
I
crazy.
see that.
Have you experienced this?
Someone walked in on me recently. I was at their house.
Yes, did they know you were there?
I'm like, you're up? And so,
What are you doing up right
yeah,
now?
what the hell? There's a man by the name of Eric Bergstrom. He's a hilarious comedian from Minnesota. Shout out.
Shout out to Eric.
He says if someone walks in on you in the bathroom, when they walk in, you look at them and you go, you got my email.
Eric, we'd love to have you on the podcast.
Yeah, he's good.
I have
have
a feeling you think this isn't very silly.
I don't think it's that silly at all. I don't think anybody should be too comfortable in a public restroom.
You don't think anybody should?
No, I think you should. I think do your business. Get the
You
hell
know
out.
what is silly? This lady looking from inside. She's looking from inside the toilet going, who's out there?
That's paranoia.
That is a little bit silly to be doing that because you're shitting all over the door. You're pissing and shitting all over the door of this porta potty.
It's true.
Just to avoid the rare occurrence someone might be looking at you. You're there fucking shitting.
Also,
so
how terrible would it be?
Silly
you were
as
walking
shit.
by and you see somebody watching you from inside
Yeah,
of it.
then you
in
see
you.
their eyes.
You
It'd
think
be
that she's
scary.
a prisoner?
you're basically asking for eye contact. So I think she's the silliest one. I think S tier silly. Super silly Sally over here taking a big dump in
the middle of the floor.
on the floor of the porta potty.
Okay, so I'm gonna make you play this game. You can only have one in each.
Least silly is the hot dog thing. Listen, dude, I have experience with that. The hot dog is the least silly.
Because that's just a Tuesday for it. You do that all the
that,
time.
that is a recreational activity.
Who's less silly? Laycock or the Pledge of Allegiance?
Dude, Laycock. How do we put him higher than that? Is there a god tier? Put him up. Laycock. I forgot about
we'll
Lay-
move him over here with the Mormons. And then I'd say we put the Pledge of Allegiance down here.
Oh
It's an
no,
everyday
the
thing.
pledge is god tier. Put that up there too. Silly shit. I did that too. Put that down. I did cheerleading. Like I said,
Right. If I'm hearing you correctly, David, there's nothing silly about being
boy or
American.
girl, dude. Think about it.
For the first time ever, We're completely divided.
What are
A
we
nation
talking
divided.
about? A nation divided. That's what
This
it
is
is.
true.
And that's what I had
Which one
planned.
is- which
that's
one's
the
Democrat?
message that I was trying to come in here with is we're always fighting. We're always on our phones. We're always sitting on our phones, fighting about this and that, and whose ussy is juicier than your Belin's ussy is oozing more patriotism. But here's the deal.
Patriotusy.
Okay, if we, here's what we do.
Sure. Oh, you've got a solution now.
Less Hillary, less pussy, more Pledge of Allegiance. Okay?
Okay,
great.
For
There
me,
you go.
cut it out. Cut sex out of your life. Do the pledge to not have the sedge.
I just want to say, you're saying do the Pledge of Allegiance, but we put it in S tier, the most silly things about America.
Oh, damn it. I was listen, I'm neurodivergent, dude. I'm seeing this in all sorts of different ways. Those are all God tier. Shitting in the floor of the porta potty, looking out, that's God tier. Stuart Laycock is God tier, Pledge of Allegiance. And then John Smith, too. But also, at the same time, John Smith,
C tier.
see, he's...
Put him in, the one,
middle
the
of the
one to
pack.
bridge us all.
Can you adjust the photo so he just gets really wide? But I mean his thickness. Yeah. There you go. Do it so he's holding them like books.
Yeah.
Now he's holding them both, and he's like,
Yeah.
"These are my babies." Now flip it right side.
This is a whole development here.
Yeah, no one has ever done this before. Yeah.
Who would have ever thought that this was a tier list?
And
huh?
then put those up there. So he's holding them like that. Like, look at this. What I present to you.
Well, this is
America in a nutshell.
So you're proud of this?
Yeah, I'm fucking proud as shit. Nobody ever did this before. I'm a graphic designer. Look
You
at
read
that, dude.
That's really
That's fucking
good.
sick,
That's the
actually.
tenor.
The last question.
Yeah.
Which side do you think is Republican and which one's Democrat?
I'll tell you this right now. They're so equal, but one is just a little bit higher, so definitely Republican. But this side good, too, for some people. You
You
know
get
what
to party, you have children, you go
Yeah.
to prom, and you eat hot dogs.
That's
Over
right.
here, you take shits on the floor, you lay cock, and you do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Exactly. We wouldn't have this if John Smith didn't find that shit in the whatever in the hole in Utah.
All right, everybody, thanks so much.
Tell everybody about the show really quick.
It's Two Virgins Comedy. It's a stand-up comedy show. It's every Tuesday in the East Village at 9 p.m. Follow us at Two Virgins Comedy on Instagram. And follow me, Pastor Dave Bless, unlicensed pastor, but working on it. I'm getting my license soon. I'm just, I'm working on it. Don't attack me. Look inward. Jordan Peterson says, look inward.
All his links are in the description below.
Follow me on there.
You
And
must.
And blessings. And I'm going to post, like I said, a couple of photos. Listen, if you post this photo, this is fucking fucked. Look at the fucking...
Craziest Ranky Panky
Dude.
yet. If you haven't liked the video, you're a piece of crap.
It's a load
if
of-
you haven't
Give us a like.
subscribed, I
Yeah.
have more. I have a longer leash for you, but you really ought to.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, you don't think
I
so?
don't like you. I don't like you one bit. I already don't like you.
Yeah.
But if you want to make me happy, go subscribe to this channel, 3 Ways to Survive. That's our little scary show where we do scary stuff. My sister's there. My brother's here. My father's there.
I'm his dad.
Father
Yeah.
Dave. Father Dave.
Bless.
More specifically, we did a whole podcast with him. If you haven't figured it out, you have to
Yeah,
watch it. It's
yeah.
a really
Check
fucking
that
fun.
out. There. Imagine this, but worse for longer. Imagine that in your mind's eye.
Follow him wherever. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Yeah. God bless you.
This is a really good thing that we're doing for society.
It's never easy.